Back in 2015, I made a review for a 2012 film, Where the Dead Go to Die, for my series Animation Reviews. Creative, I know. I did not like the movie, and half the video was me talking about how much I hated the movie. I did not like the video. And so did commenter 1717Dude13, who stated, in all seriousness, this is probably one of the worst rants I have ever seen. And I took offense to that. How dare he have a negative opinion about a video that was barely a review with shitty audio and me comparing the film to Hitler or some shit, I don't know. The video was as hard to watch as this fucking film. To rectify this, I decided to re-review the film. So I hope you're happy, Mr. 1717D13. I'm dedicating this video solely to you. So let's just jump right in. This is the re-review of the worst animated film of all time. Where the Dead Go to Die is an animated horror anthology film about a boy, a girl, and a serial killer being tormented by a demon dog named Labby. I declared it a bad film when I was younger, but I've gotten older as most people do. I'm not 13 anymore, I'm a big boy now. I've seen Loving Vincent, goddammit. I've grown, I've matured, I've expanded my library of filmography that makes me have a better understanding of what makes a film good. So, is this film better now that I've grown as a filmmaker and a critic? No. It's still as awful as I remembered, but somehow even worse, though not in the way you'd expect. From concept alone, you'd think this was an interesting idea. But Jimmy Screamer-Claus, yes, that is the director's name, through drug-induced hallucinations, yes, that is what influenced a lot of the imagery, set out to create some of the most disgusting, nauseating, heinous scenes put to animation. But let's start out small, then get to the big issues. Gotta generate some build-up, you know? Okay? Good. The sound mixing's god-awful. The actors, oh god bless them, do not give two shits about being in the film. And you know what? I don't blame them. But you know, it's always good to try. The quality of each of their sounds ranges from passable to iPhone 3G quality.
Worst aspects about them and put them in some kind of
I miss my old hoodie. The animation really sucks. This was all done by one man, self-taught, and you know, I gotta give him effort for trying, but still, doesn't look good. It's more about the designs, really. The animation is passable in that you see them move, but it just looks wrong. From the characters to the setting, it's just lifeless. Oh, but the suburban shit isn't the point of the film, I hear certain fans claim. If there are any, it's the visual hellscape. That's where the movie really shines. Yeah, no, still not good. Psychedelic visuals can work, but they have to be clear and make sense. Which might sound like an oxymoron, but hear me out. A good mindfuck sequence relies on clear visuals and distorting them to confusing standards in a way you haven't thought about it before. Raggedy Ann, Dumbo, most of Xavier Renegade Angel, their visuals is some of the most weirdest things put to animation, and they work because we understand, loosely, what's going on and how it reflects the real world around it. Probably not real world, I don't know. When I first watched this film, I had no clue what was going on. It was just fucked up visuals in a fucked up world. Even then I had to use Wikipedia to explain each story, which I might as well do for you guys as well, because I don't plan on showing you any of the fucking footage from this film. I mean, I already have, but not like the specifics, because it gets dicey. Chapter 1. Tainted Milk. A boy named Tommy encounters Labby, who tells him that his unborn brother is the Antichrist, and that Tommy must kill him. So far, so good. Labby pulls the baby out from her womb and bites the father's penis off. Yeah. Tommy wishes his parents were still alive, and Labby says his wish will be granted if he gives him his virginity.
What the
Tommy has sex with Labby on top of his parents' corpses. When Labby leaves, Tommy clutches onto his unborn brother, then proceeds to bury his parents and his brother. This was supposed to be a comedy. Chapter 2! Liquid Memories. The serial killer / drug addict routinely kills his victims in a church and extracts a memory gland that he uses to alter his own memories. As you do. A prostitute offers sexual favors to a paraplegic veteran man in an alley. I feel like we skipped a beat here. She arrives at the church where the man promptly kills her. He injects himself with her memories and then experiences them, which includes imagery of shadow beings, demonic entities, and faceless people. The man fashions a gun and shoots himself. Now, that chapter was bad. Well, it wasn't as bad as the last one, now wasn't it? Chapter 3, oh, who gives a shit? Young Ralph wears a mask to conceal his Siamese twin brother. Off to a good start already! He has a crush on a classmate, a girl named Sophia, so he goes to her house and talks with her father, who gives him a VSH tape of Sophia being molested. He arrives at Sophia's house again, where her father tells him to have sex with Sophia while he films. Ralph murders his dad because he watched and said he liked the tape with a baseball bat, and shoots his mother. He arrives at Sophia's house and kills the father, along with one of two men filming another video. Labby tells Ralph to kill his twin, so he cuts his twin's face off. I know, after all that, this point sort of seems superfluous. But I don't remember the fucking Siamese twin at all when I fucking watched it. I would consider Chapter 2 to be the best out of the three because 1, it didn't rely on those things to happen in it, and 2, it arguably had one of the more interesting premises, albeit squandered by the other dumb shit that was stuck onto the story. But yeah, that's why this is the worst film I have ever seen. A goddamn child incestuous necrophilic bestiality threesome. You know, when I said the former half out loud, I'm quite surprised how much horrendous shit they put into that. I don't know how they could have made it worse. Like, no racism, no homophobia. No, to be fair, that probably wouldn't add much. But you know the worst thing? Is that you didn't need it. I mean, obviously, morally, you shouldn't have done this. But from a story writing perspective, you didn't need that dumb shit to create horror imagery. You chose the easy way. The lazy way. You went for the obvious shit that would get the quickest reaction out of the audience. You are the white bread of psychedelic films. You are as basic to mindfuck films as Brickleberry is to adult animation. I mentioned Xavier Renegade Angel, so I want to bring up another work that they've done, The Shivering Truth. A stop-motion anthology series that uses creepy visuals to create engaging and interesting episodes. You can do it, but you have to be clever about it. This is the worst film I have ever seen in my entire life, not just because of the child rape scenes, though that's enough to justify it. Like I said before, it's lazy. Over the years, I've watched many films, both good and bad. And what I've come to realise is that the worst thing a film can be is lazy.